Hello, beautiful human. Mary Jo here. And this video is to do a little overview of what quantum healing hypnosis is and to give you some insights on how it can help you and support you during these immense times of evolution and transition on this beautiful planet of ours. So, do no need to suffer. There is help at hand, and all the answers are within you. And with quantum healing hypnosis is a modality to connect deeper into your heart, to your subconscious, and to your higher self, or what we can call the deeper consciousness, the superconsciousness. The way to understand it a little bit more scientifically is shifting brainwave states. So that's the process. The process of how it works is shifting brainwave states. So as the facilitator, I support my clients to move from one brainwave state to the other. And that is done through relaxation, through the tone of my voice, through suggestions, through imagination, through visualization, and then going deeper and deeper and deeper, dropping deeper in from beta brainwave state to alpha brainwave state to theta brainwave state. Now, if somebody moved into delta, that would be sleep. So every night when you go to sleep, this is how natural it is. You move through these different brainwave states. And when you wake up in the morning, you move back out of delta into theta, into alpha, into beta. Of course, this is just happening naturally, so you're not thinking of all these different brainwave states. And as you're coming out, you may have had this experience where you wake up and you remember a dream, and you think, oh, I'm definitely going to remember this. And then as you shift brainwave state, you go, what was that dream again? And you find it, you might not be able to bring it back, but you may have a sliver, but you can't quite grasp it because you've shifted brainwave state. So that is really, really, that's what's happening in the quantum healing hypnosis. The same process. So that demystifies it. And that's why it can feel like a dream kind of coming out the other side. But the difference with the session is that it's recorded, and it's actually, and this, it can be hard. It can be, it can be, what's the word I'm saying? It can be, yeah, challenging to imagine, but it really is all coming through your voice. So all of that is part of the session. That is just, yeah, it's all recorded. As when you're deeper in that deeper conscious, you're just very naturally describing what's happening, what you're aware of. So yeah, it's an incredible modality. I'm so grateful for it. For those who are ready, for, I'm ready and open and willing and able to, yeah, to trust and allow, and to really be open to change, transformation, healing, guidance. Because there is a certain, the conscious mind has to let go, just like when you go to sleep at nighttime. It's like if your monkey mind or conscious mind is or is busy and worried and trying to control or figure everything out, then you're probably not going to get to sleep. That's called insomnia. So the conscious mind has to just drop off, and usually with the breath, and then we relax more, and then we head off to sleep. So it's very similar with with this modality, quantum hypnosis. Okay, so yeah, it's it's really shifting from the conscious into the subconscious into what I'm just going to call the super consciousness. And really, there's no question off limits, and anything truly can be healed. Physical ailments, it might be emotional stuff, mental ailments, depression, because the challenges that we have is actually really, in the simplicity of it, is stuck energy. It's energy that's stuck in limiting beliefs, limiting patterns, perceptions, and so forth. So the way to heal is to get to the core of what is keeping that energy stuck, and that's often a belief, or it could be trapped emotions, from unacknowledged, unexpressed trauma that's been held in the memory banks of the subconscious, and that now through the physical ailments needs acknowledgement and maybe just some insight and understanding to what its message is, what it's, to give it a voice, so to speak. So it's all energy. We truly are energy and consciousness beings. And when we realize that it's all energy, energy is information, and that information is it's got a communication. So it's a way of tapping into what does that energy represent? What is the energy communication frequency? And then what's required to heal. So within a session, um, many people go into childhood stuff because those formative years is really where a lot of what's created in the subconscious happens within those formative years. There's a quote that I've been sharing lately that I heard, that the Jesuits used to share with their followers, that show me, or give me the child for the first 7 years of their life, and I'll show you the man or the woman. And so that means that we're so it's like, if we can be programmed a certain way, our subconscious mind in those formative years, we're pretty predictable of how we'll our patterns and habits and behaviors, and that later on in life, how we'll develop or not develop, so to speak. So yeah, so it's the subconscious is the place to get to uproot the limiting beliefs that are unhelpful, creating unhealthy patterns, and maybe illness or health, health issues, mental health issues, and then we can look at what is the upgraded new belief, new thought, and bring that through the neural pathways and so forth. So I'm going to add here that this is why I listen to the recording. So the hypnosis part is recorded, and it's very, very important to listen to the recorded part to continue the integration of that new thought patterns and those energy packets of information that's brought through as a frequency behind the words that are spoken and shared. So the first part, so the actual session itself is done in two parts. The first part, you're sitting upright, my client is sitting upright, and it's more conversational. And I'll ask some questions and we'll get clear on the client's questions and intentions for the session. And then the second part, client lays down, and then I'll take them through like a relaxation journey and a meditational journey. And, it's all very much set up to support dropping deeper and deeper and deeper within. Yeah. And then, yeah, as the session goes on, there'll be later on into the session, I will be inviting in the higher self, or the deepest, truest part of my client, to communicate with me and to answer the questions and to review. It could be some childhood events or even past life events or off planet events, whatever it is. There's a message in all of it, and we get to all of that. So it's a session is a bit like puzzle pieces, or the questions, the challenges, the ailments. All of this is like puzzle pieces. And so through the session, we're turning up all the different puzzle pieces and seeing how the puzzle goes together, and getting that bigger picture, bigger awareness, understanding, insights, ahas. So often forgiveness is a big part of it, because forgiveness is a part of letting go, putting the past down. And to forgive is a lot easier through having an insight and understanding, to to be able to put that down as well. Forgiving others, forgiving the self, and bringing more compassion to situations. So often that's where you have to see the overview of a situation. Yeah, no question off limits. So what's coming to me to share now is, If there's challenges within families, then, a question can be, why did I choose this family? Why did I choose my mom, my dad, or sister, brother, whatever, that we may be having challenges with? And so that can be accessed because you are a soul and you chose to incarnate into this human vessel and to be part of these times on this earth. So it's getting to that bigger picture. So again, you know, there's many levels to this, but ultimately it's about having a session where it supports your life, you know, health, well-being, and your true desires and your dreams, how you want to live and experience life, and what you know is possible, something deeper in you, but we can be getting kind of stuck in, as I said, limiting beliefs, old patterns, unresolved traumas, or just like things that just don't quite have the understanding or awareness on. Could be fearful ideas as well. It could be scary dreams, or some people can have like missing time, and maybe there's some galactic questions that just again can be there to support a greater sense of who we are as souls coming to the planet, and what we intended by being here as part of this grand evolution of humanity and grand evolution of consciousness that's happening right now through each and every one of us. Yeah, so if you're called to do a session, I, of course, would be delighted to be your facilitator. Um, it will be the heart that will be guiding you. You've got your own angels and guides, and even just connected to source, your higher self that is guiding you and is answering your prayers, even if they're said aloud, or just you're asking for solutions and guidance. So so trust this may be exactly what your higher self is actually guiding you to take the next step. So it can connect. You can connect deeper to it yourself, and it can connect deep, more with you and support you. So that is actually a question I usually ask: is why did the higher self guide the person to have the session? And the answers can be very varied, but it can be to have greater self-love and self-acceptance. It could be to have greater awareness of who they are on the earth. It could be um, to heal what's been unhealed or unacknowledged, so she can move on or he can move on, to offer support and guidance, so that could be. So yeah, so see if that resonates, and follow your heart. And yeah, if you'd like to book in with me, just click into my calendar links, and I have appointments on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday. And yeah, I'd be delighted to support you in this. I really do enjoy being your facilitator, being the facilitator of these sessions. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, email me at info@maryjohalligan.com. And I do apologize if you see a few different emails, because I have divineloveambassador@gmail.com and maryjoesmagic@gmail.com. So, but for now, I'm just going to invite you to email info@maryjohalligan.com, or you can email them, all three emails. You'll definitely find me that way, and ask any question. Or if you, just book through the calendar and make your payment via Stripe, then I'll be in contact anyways. Make sure to, I think you should pick up your phone number or email, and I'll be in contact. And if you want a payment plan, I do offer a payment plan of 222 deposit and 111 by 3 times to create the 555. So contact me if you would like that, and we can arrange that. And I think that's it. Yeah, just if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Yeah. I think for now I've covered it. So I will say namaste, take care, and lots of love.